Let's transition to our coverage in Cleburne, Johnson County. Folks there are also cleaning up after being hit by 2 tornadoes, one very strong.
Right, the Weather Service says one of those was an EF3. That means, Steve, they got winds as high as 165 miles per hour. Fox 4's Calvert Collins joining us now from the Club and Links neighborhood in Calvert. That's right off Lake Cleburne, and they got hit really hard there.
Words almost don't describe it, Heather. This once tree-lined Circle Drive is now just a clump of branches and limbs. This beautiful colonial lakeside home now resembles more like a dollhouse with no roof or exterior walls. The couple who's lived here for the last 47 years happened to be in Arkansas last night at a high school graduation. And now, like the rest of Cleburne, they say it's time to rebuild.
I can't believe that we made it out.
4 minutes of fear, then a sigh of relief. No one in Cleburne was killed or seriously injured by these 2 tornadoes, but they left a path of devastation behind.
Our roof is gone, our fence is gone, but we're all okay, and that's all that matters.
The Hyde Park housing development was a swarm of debris, utility trucks, and contractors today. Last night,
We'll just sell all of them.
all Lisa Montgomery had was prayers and pillows.
I called my son and I said, it's here. And I could hear the windows busting out, and I called my mom in San Angelo and I said, I just need you to start praying. It's on top of us.
She scoured her belongings to see what could be saved. A mile down the road, houses perched above Lake Pat Cleburne shared a similar fate. This mansion, which was about to be listed for sale, is now missing its interior.
You see it all the time on television. You see that little picture about this big, and you go, wow, that's really bad. But when you drive through and you start seeing neighborhoods and neighborhoods gone, I mean, it's heart-wrenching.
Kelly Anderson's Belfour restoration crew packed up last night and headed for Granbury and Cleburne this morning to board windows, patch roofs, and remove debris. Some homes stood here for decades, now in shambles. Geraldine Williams' parents moved in 1985. Fortunately, they were out of town last night.
My parents were in San Antonio. They got a text from their neighbor saying that their second floor was gone, their roof was gone, that my dad's study was gone, and that it was pretty much ravaged.
The wrought iron balcony and bricks were no match for the 160-mile-per-hour wind. Her father's study and beloved book collection destroyed by water.
That's the silver lining, is that their lives are okay. And they can rebuild.
Just like Brandon mentioned, you drive all around the city, you see tree stumps that have been here for no doubt decades, upturned just like that. Now, the homes weren't the only things that were damaged here in Cleburne. In fact, schools, a number of businesses, almost all of the schools here in Cleburne had some severe water damage, so that's why Cleburne ISD is not having school tomorrow. There is a curfew from sundown tonight through sunup tomorrow morning, and the mayor threatened anyone who's thinking about looting, don't do it. Steve and Heather?
Yeah, he put that on the table pretty early today to get the word out there. Hey, talk about power outages. How are folks there right now tonight?
Yeah, you saw those power trucks in our video. I checked with Encore about 15 minutes ago. Right now, about 3,000 people here in Cleburne are still without power, but that's decreasing almost by the 100 every couple of hours. So they are there. You saw those crews out there, so they're trying to get this power restored very quickly. There are just so many down power lines. That's the tough part out here.
All right, Calvert Collins live in Cleburne for us tonight. Thank you. See you again tonight at 10.